Hello and welcome to another Project Overwrite update for this week. We're up to version 2.10a, and yeah, you can see a few different changes right away. We've got the big boss ship is in the main menu here. Also, all of the other ships that are enemies or pilotable in the main or in the game are here in the main menu. The cargo ship's also here, but I'll get that into the game soon. You'll see. Yeah, the main thing with the main menu here is that it's no longer crashing after like a minute randomly. I don't know exactly why it was doing it. I fixed a whole bunch of small bugs, which have sped up performance significantly, but don't know why it was crashing. Fixing the bugs did not actually fix the crashing. I just updated to a new version of the engine, and that did it. So anyways, it is here. It is working now. It is playable. And speaking of playable, the other changes are mostly quality of life changes. And what I'll do here is I will just load into... I'll just load in with Hunchback here. And so now the first change is that your steering is met by default on right stick. It's still toggleable as it has been. I probably will always be, just because there are situations where you want it to be the other way around. But it defaults
Enemy ship disabled.
right stick now, just because that is
disabled.
the what I use like 90% of the time in combat, and you know, it's not immediately obvious that you can switch, so I want it so that if people don't figure out that you can do it, they'll at least be in the more useful control scheme right off the bat. The other one is, you can see in the bottom right, it says secondary selected. Now, obviously, it's not saying which secondary is selected. That's sort of the next step of what I'm doing, but you don't have to switch to have any sort of secondary selected at all. You can see I can fire these ion. I keep forgetting, like they're ion blast, but the effect that I'm using for it is supposed to be like a water ball, so I keep thinking of them as a water ball. But yeah, so it again, this is just a quality of life thing. If you don't realize that you can switch your secondary, like I just did there, switch to the ion blaster, which it already was on ion blaster. It just didn't say the name until I pressed the switch button to update it. Basically,
Enemy ship disabled.
oh, sorry, it's funny when people fly into stuff like that. Yeah, basically it's just, again, like quality of life for people who don't really sort of know the controls properly yet, which, I mean, given that there isn't much of a tutorial in the game, and not even a way to access the controls in the game yet, which, now that I say that out loud, that's probably going to be one of the next things I add.
Enemy ship disabled.
Yeah, it's just quality of life to make it a little bit easier so that people don't have to remember to hit Y, so that they have a special weapon available. Anyways, that's it for now.
Disabled.
I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you soon when there's another update.